Come and have a look at the brake kit we're doing. Welcome back, guys. This vid is going to be an install and product vid. Just to let you know that I've partnered with Bendix for this video to do a brake upgrade kit on the 200 series that we've got now. So if you scroll back a few videos, I did one on the BT50 last year, performance rotors, braided lines, new fluid. It's a great upgrade if you do a lot of towing and a lot of sort of serious heavy work in your four-wheel drive. It's a really good performance upgrade to give you a better braking performance. So today we're going into diesel power unlimited. Last time you would have seen me there was when the 200 series was on the dyno, and we got an intercooler, an exhaust, an airbox, a tune, hey, and it gave heaps more power and torque for this big rig to tow the van on our travels around Oz. So today we're in Mackay. Bendix have just brought out this 200 series upgrade kit. So I'm going to duck back into diesel power, see Cookie, and a couple of lads are going to fit this upgrade kit to the 200. It is part of your braking and your driveline, so it's a critical component in your vehicle. If you're not qualified or you're not confident to fit it, please don't do it yourself. Make sure you take it to a mechanic or a brake shop that can do it for you. So, alrighty, so we've made it into diesel power. These guys are in Mackay. I'll spin you around and give you a look at their workshop because it's pretty damn tidy. Not only do they do performance upgrades, they do four-wheel drive servicing, suspension, anything you can bloody think of for a four-wheel drive, and they're really good blokes. So if you're after someone decent in Mackay and you can trust with your car, get in here and they can service it for you. Come and have a look at the brake kit we're doing. So we're here to do the brake upgrade kit. What you're going to get when you order this, now like I said, I'm doing this in partnership with Bendix, so they have sent me and Diesel Power these kits to install, and I am going to show you all about them. So what you'll get in the mail is two boxes like this. Inside that you get two sort of cargo cases that you can keep and you can use on the roof of your car and that sort of stuff. They're a great little storage box. Inside those are your parts. So you've got a rear kit, which is your rear rotors, a rear set of brake pads, ultimate disc brake pads. You've got our braided lines for the rear as well. And you also get some cleaning wipes, a couple of stubby coolers, a bit of brake clean and some Ceramisil brake parts lubricant for where you're assembling it all, right? So in the front kit is pretty much the same. You get front rotors, ultimate pads for the front, a couple of braided lines, and you also get some high performance brake fluid, so when you're finished doing the fit up you can flush it all out with the new brake fluid. So there you go. I'm going to roll the cruiser in now and we'll get all this stuff fitted up. One thing you need to note when you're ordering one of these kits, mine's a GXL, right? So the rotors are a different size on the GXL as they are to a VX. So make sure you check your model number as to what kit you order, or the rotors you get aren't going to fit. So if you get that right, you'll be sweet. I'll give you a quick walk around of what the boys have been up to. We started off, we ripped all 4 wheels off, she's up on the hoist. Front end got done, so calipers come off, rotors come off, new ones go on, new brake pads go in the calipers, they go back on, and then we fit the new braided brake lines. So I'll swing around the front end. The other side's done as well, exactly the same. Only takes me about half hour per wheel. Then we swing down the back, same thing, wheels off, calipers off, rotors off, new ones on, cleaned up, buffed, bit of Ceramisil, brake lubricant on there, bit of Never-Seez on the studs ready to put the wheels back on, and here's the braided lines on as well. So there you go. It's as simple as that. Now all we got to do is jump in the cab, flush the brake fluid out, put the new heavy duty stuff in, bleed them up, put the wheels back on, and we're out of here. Righto, that's job and knock, hey? I've bowled it over in about 2 hours flat, the whole thing, front and rear. The boys have done a mad job here at Diesel Power, so if you ever need anything done, get in and check them out. Mackay in Queensland, I can highly recommend these boys. This is the old gear here. Here's the mutt. Hey buddy, how are you? And then I'll leave this here with the boys. They can use it for spares or it can go in the bin. And then I'll jump in the car, and on the way home I'll tell you a bit about the performance upgrades, like what the different rotors do, what the pads do, and the benefits of it. All right, so jumping in the car, the first thing you notice when you drive it after the upgrade is the pedal feel. So that'll be those braided lines. What it does, having braided lines now, it stops the expansion of the rubber. So when you put your foot on the pedal and your fluid gets pressure in it down to your calipers, the rubber hoses don't expand because they're not there anymore. You've got braided lines, so you get more direct pedal feel straight to your caliper. So that's the biggest thing you feel when you first jump in the car after the upgrade. Now, the other ones, what it's going to do for you is give you better stopping power. So you will pull up in a shorter distance and you'll get less brake fade. And say when you're going down a hill, when you're towing a caravan, that sort of thing, if you're doing a lot of brake applications with your standard brakes, they can get hot, they get brake fade, and your stopping distance increases as your brakes get hotter. Now, these pads, these rotors, these brake lines all work together to decrease that brake fade, so you get a lot better braking efficiency. Now, the difference between the brake pads from standard to the ultimate ones is mainly the compound. So they're made from a ceramic compound. They're low noise, they're low dust, and they resist brake fade like we just talked about. Same with the rotors, they're made from a different metal. They're slotted with directional slots in them, which also helps expel gas, dust, dirt, water, and they're quiet. So when you're applying, you're doing a lot of heavy braking, they're a lot quieter. They're a good match between the ultimate pad and the ultimate rotor. They just work together to give you the best brakes you can possibly get on your car. So for me, towing big loads, my van is ATM of 4.5 tonne. Most of the time it sits around 4 tonne. And this Cruiser has a GVM of 4.5 tonne. So generally we're getting around with about an 8.5 tonne combined mass. Now, a brake upgrade for me is a no-brainer. So I'm stoked with it. As with the Mazda, it performed brilliantly. Now I'm stoked to have it on the 200. I'll put all the details you need to know down below, also with pricing and that sort of thing, and where you can go and get them if you want. And like I said, if you're not confident doing it yourself, make sure you book in to a brake centre or a mechanic who can get the job done for you. Cheers guys, hope you enjoyed that. If you need any info on the install, hit me up in the comments below and I'll help you out.